Pioneer.
Yo, what's going on guys? EJ here, bringing another Lord of the Rings Rise of the War video. Sorry it's been a while since I uploaded, I just had a lot of family stuff and that happening, so I'm back now though. I'm currently stuck in Bag End at the moment, so I'm just going to try to do what I can. So I thought I'm going to do a couple of commander videos, just like some commander guides and that for 2.0, like how to build them and stuff like that, and skilling. So I'm just gonna, yeah, probably do, there's multiple of them until I can get into the next season or so. There's not a lot of information being released on the game that recently, so I'm just gonna do what I possibly can do. So today I'm going to work with Isildur. Now I have him very high respect level. So the first thing I recommend is, should you use him? The answer is yes and no. So if you have Gandalf the White, I would definitely pick Gandalf the White over him anytime. But if you're looking for a great supportive commander, because he's really good at support, Isildur's a really good fix there. If you don't have like Gandalf the White, or maybe even Gandalf the Grey that have their White Council and that, he is very good at deflecting damage away and avoiding damage. Yeah, he's built completely different now in 2.0 than he was in 1.0. So yeah, we've got all of his base stats here. This shows at level 50 because of course I'm in Bag End. So you can see all the stats and stuff like that. So the first thing is, with the gear, how should you build him? Now, with 99.9% of people, the way everyone is building him is using gear that buffs unit attack and defense. Because you're going to be wanting to use his, playing to his strengths of his skills. So I've got a gigantic hammer here that does unit attack super high and increases unit defense. So having a very high unit attack and defense will help a ton. So I went the attack route because I do want him to do some damage as well in battle. And then so if I slap on all my gear here, I think I put on this one, the Night Star. And then the question, his Relic, is Narsil worth getting? It's still quite good. It's not as good as it used to be in season 1 and stuff like that. So basically it increases command, defense. The buffs that I got from doing the refinement, I got some extra attack of 6, but I also got plus unit attack of 18, which is very nice. The Sun and Moon Splendor is the same. It can inflict madness if you're using man units, and if you've got a mixture of man and elf units, you have a chance to dispel a buff from the enemy target. So yeah, it's still pretty good, so equip that there like that. So with that gear, you'll see that a lot of my base stats aren't really changed, but it's more to do with that unit attack and stuff like that. So when you have units, for example, I've used like some really good, like, what did I use on him? I put like this Catters on him and that, and they've had like 200 attack and that, so it's pretty crazy. But the big part is the skilling. Now, back in the day, like now that he has ring bearers and that, they can do evade and stuff like that. This is going to be one of the biggest used skills now on him. It's actually the first thing that I fill out now. So when you max out ring bearers, it's going to give, I believe, a 35% chance at absolute max level to evade damage taken by the commander. So yeah, this whole formation has a 35% chance to evade damage taken, and then you do have a chance to receive madness, but that removes at level 5, and at level 10 you also get another buff of unit defense plus 5. So now this is super clutch because this evade will hit multiple times. Remember, this is every single round. Some battles can go up to like 12 rounds, and you're going to hit multiple times where you're going to evade damage completely, and he's going to be super clutch, and he's going to hang in there. Even though you think you're going to get completely one-shot, you will still survive the battle. So yeah, he's very good at clutching there. Now, Great King, I don't use this at all now, because from round 3, it takes from round 3. The first 3 rounds are the most important part of a battle. And as you can see, now it can be good because level 5 effect can be good if you got the extra points to get it up, to get the modified effect by the attack stat, which we have really good. But yeah, all in all, I don't really touch Great King at all. So the next ones that you've got, of course, is King of the Dunedain, which has the chance to do dual blows with men and evil men. I always try to max this one out if I can. Or I've got this one here, which is Last Alliance. But I usually, what I'm doing at the moment, I'm maxing out Last Alliance, because this is going to give a plus defense of 50 when 3 allied formations receive damage. But that is going to go up to the instance of 10 instances. So you're going to have super high defense. So you can imagine, if you're playing Gondor, Isildur is essential. He is an absolute monster. And if you're using Swan Knights, you can get like 250 plus defense on them. It's crazy. So this is really going to be a good buff. And then you get another 5 defense as well on men units at level 10 maxed. So yeah, I max out my Last Alliance like such. And then I put the last of my points into dual blows, which if you completely max it out, you're going to get a 50% chance. I'm like 1 off. So I don't have that ability. So I get a 45% chance to do dual blows, which is like basically follow up. At the level 5, I'm going to get the initiative of +5. And at level 10, you do get a unit attack of +5 as well. Now I got 2 points extra here, which is good. So any extra points you want to put into Power of the Bloodline, because it's going to increase the attack and defense once again for the units. And yeah, and that's the skilling you want to be running for him. It's going to give you really good effects in battle. But the evade and stuff like that is just super good in OP. It's really good. And yeah, I recommend, like, you guys probably won't have as much points. But if you want to be building it, I recommend going with Ring Bearers, then Last Alliance, the first 2, and then putting your extra points. Now, the difference with King of the Dunedain is about 25,000 extra damage. Usually, base just normal, I'm doing around about 30,000. And then with the King of the Dunedain, with a follow-up, using that, I get around about 50,000 damage. So he's not a huge damage dealer, but that extra damage can be very clutch in a battle. Like, he's really good with doing the evade and defense and that, but he has to be doing some damage as well. So yeah, and that's basically his skilling that we got right there, guys. And that's the best way to build Isildur in 2.0. Pretty simple, pretty basic. Any other little adjustments is you can like build him different, where you can go with more higher defense stat gear and stuff like that. But I think this is the best way to go about it. And yeah, you should get some very good results with defense and stuff like that, and evading. And he's going to be very clutch and hang in there in battles. Alright guys, well I'm going to wrap up the video, so until next time, peace out, EJ's out, and I'll catch you guys later. See yous.
Of the EJU.